Hello and welcome to Honeylooks Reacts, our reaction channel. My name's Sean. This is
Tilly.
also known as
Talisa.
and today we're going to be reacting to a Sleep Token tune. I think they've dropped a new album recently. I'm not a huge Sleep Token. I like Sleep Token. I know some of their old album, Emergence. I really dug on this single that came out, Emergence.
I don't know sleeptoken very much.
Come on, come out.
I know a few of the one-off songs here and there. I'm terrible with
Come around, put your arms around. That one?
Yeah, no.
Sick tune.
It's very cool.
Won't be sing anymore.
Did they do that one top of a boat or something? It was like a tsunami. Was that them?
I don't think so.
No, and everything came crashing down.
No, that's Architects. I think. Yeah?
That's correct.
Architects. Different kind of style. They're sort of like hardcore. It's hardcore stuff. Sleep Token's always interesting. I know they've got a real awesome fan base, and I know the rabbit hole goes deep with Sleep Token. I think they've got like there's a whole Sleep Token universe which I'm unaware of, so I'd love to be educated more on that because I could nerd out on that shit for sure. I love album narratives. Some of my favorite albums, like To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar, such great concept. I love listening to albums start to finish. I really enjoy a whole body of work like that. So if there's something to get from Sleep Token in that way, I'm here to be educated. But for now, we're just going to check out this new one. Anything you want to add to that?
You're going to start to realize that this one is definitely a bit more musically educated than I am. So a lot of these songs, probably for me, it will be my first time hearing them. Well, at least bands as well, in groups.
Tilly's a pure soul though, so it's fun taking the kind of autistic that I have towards music and then sharing it with her, and someone who's willing to just listen to everything with an open mind. It's good. So we want to share that with you. We'll just jump straight into it.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
So far, I like the melody, and from the two songs that I've heard of them that you've shown me, they were a lot more heavy. I'm yet to see what the rest of the song brings, but so far I kind of like, especially the harmonies that they just did over there. Again, I'm not a musician, no, but I thought that was very, very pretty so far.
It might descend into chaos. We'll see.
I'm worried.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me.
So far, it's got a nice vibe to it. I really like it. And is this common, the way they do their videos?
Yeah, I think this is before maybe a music video, so it's like a visualizer, but it speaks to the aesthetic of the album and the universe. I think at whole, they've got this kind of fantasy world to some degree. Trust me, there's a fiction around Sleep Token that I'm not aware of that I think is kind of like quite grand. They're building a story.
I'd be keen to actually go down maybe the Sleep Token rabbit hole, but maybe I mean, we haven't even finished the song yet, but if we're talking about this kind of story arc here, there's a big flag burning in the middle, and it only feels like once that flag is completely burnt out, all hell will break loose. I don't know, maybe I'm just projecting or anticipating. We'll see.
Yeah, I haven't really been giving it too much attention. It's just a swingy, lovely piano, lively chords. What do you think of? So the guy's called Wessel, I believe. What do you think of his voice?
I think his voice sounds really nice. At the beginning, I wasn't sure if there was a bit of an auto-tune on it, on his voice, but then as he sang a bit more and started the harmonizing, I don't know if that's him doing the layers, harmonizing with himself, or if he's got other groups, singers in the group that are doing that, but it sounds quite soothing. Again, not from the two examples of Sleep Token that you've showed me before, which is very heavy. Sounds nice, something that I can definitely put on my repeat list.
You like his voice?
If that answers your question.
I think so. Yeah. I think it sounds nice. Yeah.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell.
Oh, all of that was cool.
I really like the when the rest of the band came in, it felt so full.
Yeah.
But like not in a scratchy way. I don't know how to explain that, but it just felt very nicely all put together. I really
Super well produced.
even the lyrics at that part.
Yeah. Well produced. Band feels full. Drummer's nuts. He's not over drumming here, which is nice. You can even hear he wants to over drum a bit, but he's good. he's a tasty drummer. Sounded really nice, didn't it? They've got little like poppy and musical in a way, theatrical and musical in a way. You know, like musical theatre almost has like, it chops and changes direction. It never sticks in one place too long. It doesn't, like a musical theatre song. I'm not comparing them, but I don't think they would take this as an insult, really. You know, it doesn't necessarily have the same, always like song, bridge, chorus formula, hook, and then they have like in other parts of the song. What's it called?
Like the verse?
Song, verse, chorus, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, back to it. These guys kind of like, it's a bit progressive. It's the word.
Yeah.
Like Tool, right? It's progressive. It just is a journey, and this is quite musical. It's kind of like theatrical in parts and poppy, and it's nice.
You're right, and this song doesn't sound too predictable, as like what you mean, where you have a verse, then you get the pre-chorus, verse, pre-chorus, then chorus, bridge, back to the chorus, and then a final verse, and then you get the closing of the song.
I don't mind that. You know,
Just-
Bring Me the Horizon do that sometimes, and they just they do it well. But this sounds familiar in a sense. I've always got like, and this is not the right comparison, but Day to Remember, like Homecoming, almost like you kind of, there's a pop rockiness to it in a way, but it's fresh and it's cool, and there's a cleanness to it, and it's a bit elevated.
Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
He had to come in, didn't he? But I think actually what you're speaking to before is that it's just going back to that very pretty melody on the piano, and it's really carrying it along, carrying it through the journey, like you said, of the song. You said there's a bit of a story behind, I guess, the Sleep Token, their world.
Yeah. That kind of like, oh, what is it? It's just emotive.
It feels very familiar. I know what you're saying there as well. Just maybe you have heard of this song.
It's got a victorious feeling to it, like that kind of coming home victorious.
After a war, you know, in a movie, I could see it. Oh,
Yeah.
I can actually see it.
Coming home victorious. Boy, that would be the next.
You get it.
Spoon fed you that description.
Drummer is really good.
He's very good.
It's almost like a teaser what he can do right at the end. See? Flag. Oh,
Really?
it's not there anymore.
Piano is beautiful.
Pianos.
Glitching. Ooh,
Ooh,
there we go.
I didn't like that.
You can't be happy for too long. That was awesome. I think that would be just because it's not too. I listen to heavy shit on my playlist sometimes, but light stuff as well. And sometimes I just light stuff that's got a good vibe. That's got a victorious feeling to it, so that's going to be on the playlist as well.
No, I like that one very much. Again, very different to what you've previously showed me of what their music is like.
Yeah, what does it make you think? Because Sleep Token have already shown a shit ton of variety.
Exactly, you took the word right out of my mouth. It's that they have variety and they're very diverse already with their music, their sounds. I'd be keen to go back and listen to it and actually read the lyrics of it and see what is actually being said, because again, it's a lot sometimes going on, trying to take in the music, visuals and the lyrics at the same time.
Yeah, to be fair, if maybe like we react to a rap album or something, we'll whack out the lyrics, but at the moment we're kind of more here for just raw, authentic reactions than giving you like bar by bar breakdown on like, you know what I mean? That's not really what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's appropriate for the song, if you get a Kendrick Lamar, then it's like, okay, let's whack the lyrics up.
I need the lyrics to a lot of his music because he says so much and so much valuable stuff in his songs that I want to be able to get the full picture and try to understand it.
Wow, there's so many references that go over my head, but having said that, if any of you watch and do feel as if we should have the lyrics up on certain songs, or if you say like get the lyrics up and like we'll do that, you know, whatever sort of best complements the song, what best complements the art, we'll do it. That was nice. That was nice.
That was really nice. I just wanted to say thank you all for watching, and don't forget to comment below, put in any other suggestions that you think you'd like us to listen to, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.